Welcome to The Catch, Speed Date Edition, where we introduce you at home to an LA single who's not afraid to reveal those awkward early steps on the road to hot stuff status. Get ready to meet Sonali. Curious what she looks like? Just think of a beloved Disney princess.
The avatar that best describes me is Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. Not just physically and aesthetically do I look like her, but then also, her personality suits me. She refuses to agree to an arranged marriage that her father, the Sultan, is trying to set up. And let me tell you, I've been fighting that for over a decade. So Princess Jasmine is me, and I am Princess Jasmine.
Let's meet Sonali and her brother from another mother, Jay. Welcome, Sonali and Jay, to The Catch.
Thanks for having us here. I appreciate it.
Hi!
So excited to have you both here. And as you watching at home may notice, Sonali's camera will be off for the duration of this episode because we don't want you to be swayed by her looks. We want you to get to know her personality through showing her childhood years, those awkward teen years, all the way through those transitional years to determine if Sonali might be a catch for you. Jay, can you expand upon a little bit about how you and Sonali know each other?
Well, we've known each other for a while now. It's been over 20 years. I'm in the wedding industry myself. I started DJing a long time ago. And I DJ'd her Sweet 16 a lifetime ago, I want to say.
Hey, it wasn't that long ago.
It was a lifetime ago, sweetheart. But then we stayed in touch and we became really good friends. And I'm her number one supporter.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, so you're in the wedding industry too. She's got the pressure from her dad. Sonali, you are just surrounded by marital pressure. Oh, I can't imagine what you're dealing with. I want to know. I can't imagine. Sonali, I know that since your Sweet 16 was, just recently, what is your current age and occupation?
My degree is in finance. I used to work on Wall Street and in real estate, and I now work in fitness at Equinox. I am 36 years young.
Yes, so 16 was just right around the corner. Jay, I would love to know a little bit more about, you seem to be the best hype man for Sonali. Why do you believe she is a catch?
Well, she's a total package, right? I mean, she's bold, she's beautiful, and she's brilliant. And the right guy will definitely come along, and he's going to be a lucky guy. I can tell you right now. She's been searching, I want to say, but I feel like she's been searching in all the wrong places. I feel like when you go looking, the opportunity never comes. And I tell Sonali all the time, stop looking and the right man will fall right in your lap.
Well, we're going to take a look at Sonali's childhood photos and see if she's always been the total package.
This is probably one of my first photos that my parents took. Parents meaning my dad, he's the photographer in the family. This was in New Jersey where I was born and raised. My dad was the photographer, but my mom, let me tell you, she's the one who brought out that smile. And I was just as happy as can be.
And Sonali, can you tell us a little bit more about what your childhood was like?
My childhood was very strict. My immigrant parents, very well-intentioned, but also very conservative. I was raised in a very strict household. I was a very obedient child, afraid to do any sort of wrong. I didn't want to get in trouble. I was very shy. I was very quiet. I will say this: I was dancing. By the time I was like a year or years old, I was dancing before I was walking, and I was dancing in diapers. Oh gosh, this photo here, I had glasses and braces as I got older. So that definitely plummeted my self-esteem. I was a geek. I was a very good student. My dad always said you have to get good grades so you can get into a good college, get a good job. But then ultimately, all that was for getting married.
All right, Sonali, I definitely want to get more into those awkward teen years, those fun photos that everyone loves and hates to dig up.
Oh gosh. I must have been in elementary school here. You see me with glasses? Oh gosh, I hated those glasses of mine. I remember getting glasses at age 11. This was actually not my first pair. My first pair was actually even worse. I definitely looked like a dork with those first pair of glasses, but this is probably one of the more flattering lenses I had. I did have braces for a long time as well, so there you have it, me being the ultimate geek. Glasses and braces.
All right, so Sonali, now we'd like to take a look at this transformative time of your life when you really started to grow into yourself.
Oh, this is my Sweet 16. There's Jay. He was the DJ. And
There's DJ Jay.
I had gotten my braces off and I was wearing contacts. So I still had some sort of corrective lenses. That's an Indian outfit. It's called a lehenga. And let me tell you something about Indian parties. Every event, whether it's a wedding, a birthday party, Sweet 16, it has some sort of entertainment. So I grew up dancing, like I said, Indian classical, Bollywood style, and so I performed 2 dances at my Sweet 16, which Jay was the he announced me, he presented me, and he of course played the music. So I was just about to get ready to perform here.
So we have 2 creative performers in the room with us. Sonali, I'd love to know, you said that your parents were super strict, but as you kind of got into your teen years, started to find yourself, was there any rebelling against those strict parents?
No, absolutely not.
She stayed a good girl.
Of being the bad girl. And let me tell you something. My dad said that if I did anything to disappoint him, he would sell the house and send me back to India. And let me tell you, I did not want to go back to India. So, I remained a good girl. I still am a good girl. I'm still afraid of my father. Let me tell you.
Sonali, so it sounds like you've been a good girl, a rule follower through and through. Was there ever a time period that you really started to feel like you were coming into your own and kind of stepping into who you are today?
I would say probably when I started college. I thought it was a new opportunity to just become a new person. This is my college graduation here. I just thought it was a chance to reinvent myself personally. And so but actually it was through watching Bollywood movies, which my parents instilled in me. I became a bubbly Bollywood movie character, if you will. So that's who I became in college. I by that point I had already gotten rid of my braces. I still wear my retainer. In fact, I still wear my retainer.
Okay, Sonali, I'd love to know, what is the biggest change between that photo from college and who you are now?
The biggest change from that point to now is I chose what I wanted to do professionally as opposed to what I had to do. I have a finance degree, which I worked very hard to earn. I started my career off on Wall Street. I used to work in corporate. But let me tell you, I was unhappy and I was a much chubbier girl, if you will. But I learned from that. I had a quarter life crisis and I just left that all behind in New York City. I moved to LA, the land of veganism. I am now a complete vegan and I work in fitness. And let me tell you, I am so much happier.
Oh, I love to hear it. I love that you chose happiness, you chose your own path, and it's gotten you to where you want to be versus where the expectations wanted you to be. And it sounds like you're keeping that same desire in your love life. Jay, I want to ask you this question. What is Sonali's ideal catch in your opinion?
Someone who's ambitious, just like her, and true to themselves. And that's very, very important.
Are there any critical details that we need to know about Sonali that someone who's interested in being her catch may need to know in advance?
Definitely need to go to the gym. Definitely need to work out. Diet is very important. As you heard, she's a vegan, so that's definitely important, right?
Okay, so must be on the same diet and fitness plan as Sonali is what I'm hearing.
100%.
And Sonali, what is one must-have that you want in your future catch?
He should be a Nick Jonas duplicate.
Okay, besides looks.
I can't stress it enough. A chivalrous gentleman who is moral, ethical, funny, ambitious, and health-oriented, absolutely. And also, he'll treat me like a queen. That's a must-have.
That was definitely more than one must-have, but all of them are absolutely understandable. And Sonali, what is an absolute deal breaker that your future catch can absolutely not have?
Oh, I'll give you 3. Number 1, no facial hair. Number 2, no smoking. Oh, and number 3, he must understand and respect that I am still a virgin. So no premarital sex.
Wow, okay, a woman who knows what she wants and knows what she is not giving away. I love it, Sonali. Thank you so much for sharing all that. Thanks again to Sonali and Jay. Did you guys have a good time?
I had a fantastic time.
I had a blast. Thank you. Yes.
Love to hear it. I hope you find your catch, Sonali, very soon. And if you want to be featured on the catch, definitely let us know in the comments or sign up using the link. It's time to put those Throwback Thursday photos to good use. And thanks again for watching The Catch. See you guys next time.